The world is changing. For decades, the United States dollar has been the king of the global economy. But now, a new era is dawning. Across Asia, nations are quietly shifting away from the dollar. They are using other currencies for trade and investment. This change signals a potential power shift in the global financial system. The dominance of the dollar is waning. Understanding why this is happening is crucial to understanding the future of the global economy. After World War II, the United States emerged as a global superpower. The dollar naturally rose with it. It became the world's reserve currency. Countries held their reserves in dollars. They used dollars for international trade. This system benefited the United States, giving it significant economic and political influence. For many years, this system worked well. But now, the world is different. New economic powers have emerged. The global landscape is shifting. The shift away from the dollar in Asia is a symptom of this larger transformation. There are several reasons why Asian countries are moving away from the dollar. One reason is economic practicality. Asian nations are trading more with each other. It makes sense to use their own currencies. This simplifies transactions and reduces costs. Another reason is diversification. Relying too heavily on any single currency carries risk. Asian countries want to protect themselves from fluctuations in the dollar's value. These factors are leading to a gradual but steady shift away from the dollar in Asia. Trade agreements are playing a key role in this shift. For example, China is promoting the use of its currency, the Yuan, in trade deals with other Asian countries. Currency swaps are also becoming more common. This is where countries agree to exchange their currencies directly. This bypasses the need to use the dollar as an intermediary. These developments are creating a new financial architecture in Asia, one that is less reliant on the United States dollar. This has significant implications for the global balance of power. Section 5. Politics at play. In the intricate web of global economics, politics plays a crucial role. The decisions made in political corridors often have far-reaching impacts on the financial landscape. Political factors are also at play. These factors can range from trade agreements and sanctions to diplomatic relations and geopolitical strategies. Each decision can ripple through the global economy, influencing markets and currencies. Some Asian countries view the dominance of the dollar as a form of American hegemony. This perspective is rooted in historical contexts and contemporary power dynamics. The dollar's dominance is seen not just as an economic tool, but as a symbol of American influence and control. They see the shift away from the dollar as a way to assert their own independence and influence on the world stage. By reducing their reliance on the dollar, these nations aim to carve out a more autonomous economic identity. This move is also a statement of their growing confidence and ambition in the global arena. The rise of China is a major factor here. China's rapid economic growth and its strategic initiatives, such as the Belt and Road Initiative, have positioned it as a formidable player on the global stage. This growth is not just about numbers, it's about influence and power. As China's economic and political might grows, so does its desire for a more prominent role in the global financial system. China is actively working to internationalize its currency, the yuan, and reduce the global dependency on the dollar. This is part of a broader strategy to reshape the global financial architecture, a system that is not dominated by the United States. This shift is not just about economics, it's about creating a multipolar world where power is more evenly distributed. The implications of this shift are profound, affecting everything from international trade to global governance. As we move forward, the interplay between politics and economics will continue to shape our world in significant ways. Section 6. The human side of the shift. The shift away from the dollar is not just an abstract economic issue, it is a complex phenomenon that touches the lives of individuals in various ways, often in ways that are not immediately apparent. It has real-world implications for everyday citizens. When we talk about currency shifts, we are talking about changes that can affect the price of groceries, the cost of living, and even the stability of jobs. For example, if a country's currency becomes stronger relative to the dollar, it can make imported goods cheaper for consumers. This means that families might find that their weekly grocery bill is lower, or that electronics and other imported items are more affordable. On the other hand, it can make it more difficult for businesses that export goods. A stronger currency means that their products become more expensive for buyers in other countries, which can lead to a decrease in sales and potentially impact the livelihoods of workers in those industries. Their products become more expensive for buyers in other countries. This can lead to a reduction in demand, which might force companies to cut costs, sometimes resulting in layoffs or reduced hours for employees. Governments need to manage these transitions carefully to minimize disruption to their economies and protect the livelihoods of their citizens. This involves a delicate balancing act, as policymakers must consider the needs of both consumers and businesses. They must also be prepared to implement measures to support those who are adversely affected by these changes. Community leaders and educators also play a crucial role in helping citizens understand these shifts. Financial literacy programs can empower individuals to make informed decisions about their finances in the face of changing economic conditions. By staying informed and proactive, individuals and communities can better navigate the challenges and opportunities that come with shifts in the global economy. Understanding the human side of these economic changes is essential for building resilience and ensuring that everyone can thrive in a rapidly evolving world. Section 7, a dollar domino effect. The shift away from the dollar in Asia raises an important question. Could this lead to a domino effect? Will other regions follow suit and reduce their reliance on the dollar? If so, what would be the consequences for the United States? A weaker dollar could lead to higher interest rates and inflation in the United States. It could also diminish America's ability to finance its large budget deficits. These are serious challenges that the United States must address. Section 8. Navigating the uncertain future. The future of the global financial system is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the dominance of the dollar is being challenged. This shift will have profound implications for the United States and the rest of the world. It is important for all countries to adapt to this changing landscape. They must work together to create a more stable and equitable global financial system, one that benefits all nations and promotes sustainable economic growth. Section 9. Conclusion: a multipolar world. The world is moving towards a multipolar system, a significant shift from the unipolar dominance that characterized the late 20th and early 21st centuries. In this emerging multipolar world, power is more evenly distributed among different countries and regions, creating a more balanced and interconnected global landscape. The shift away from the dollar in Asia is a reflection of this broader trend. Asian economies are increasingly asserting their influence on the global stage, driven by rapid economic growth and technological advancements. This shift is not just about economic power but also about political and cultural influence. It is a sign that the global balance of power is shifting, with new players emerging and old ones adapting to the changing dynamics. The United States, long the dominant economic power, will need to adapt to this new reality. It must recognize that its economic dominance can no longer be taken for granted and that collaboration and innovation are key to maintaining its influence. The decline of the US dollar's dominance is a clear indicator of this shift. As other currencies gain prominence, the US will need to rethink its economic strategies and policies to stay competitive in this new multipolar world. The future belongs to those who are willing to embrace change and work collaboratively to shape a more just and prosperous world for all. This new era of multipolarity offers opportunities for cooperation and mutual growth, where nations can come together to address global challenges and build a better future. In this interconnected world, no single country can solve global issues alone. Climate change, pandemics, and economic inequality require collective action and shared responsibility. By working together, countries can leverage their unique strengths and resources to create innovative solutions that benefit everyone. This spirit of collaboration is essential for tackling the complex problems of our time. Technological advancements and scientific research will play a crucial role in this new multipolar world. Nations that invest in education, research, and development will be better positioned to lead and influence the global agenda. Embracing diversity and inclusion is also vital. A diverse workforce brings different perspectives and ideas, fostering innovation and driving progress. Inclusive workplaces and global talent exchanges will be key to unlocking the full potential of this multipolar world. Sustainable development is another critical aspect. As countries strive for economic growth, they must also prioritize environmental sustainability. Green technologies and eco-friendly initiatives will be essential for ensuring a healthy planet for future generations. Ultimately, the success of a multipolar world depends on the willingness of nations and individuals to see themselves as global citizens. Cultural exchange programs and international communities can help bridge divides and foster a sense of shared humanity. Advocacy for human rights and global justice will continue to be important. As power becomes more distributed, it is crucial to ensure that all voices are heard and that everyone has a seat at the table. The vision of a multipolar world is one of hope and possibility. It is a world where innovation, collaboration, and inclusivity drive progress, and where the collective efforts of humanity create a brighter future for all. As we move forward, let us embrace the opportunities that a multipolar world presents and work together to build a more just, prosperous, and sustainable future for everyone.